The CAT paper, CAT 2011 paper. According to me, CAT 2011 was quite simple paper as compared to the last 10 year papers. So the level of difficulty have actually decreased in CAT, and there was a change with the pattern change. There were, instead of 3 sections, Quant, DI, Verbal, there are only 2 sections. So Quant and DI is combined to 1 section, and Verbal and Logic is combined to 1 section. So I'll give you an overview of the paper. Quant was 20 marks, DI was 10 marks, so 20-10 breakup. Verbal was again 20 marks verbal, 10 marks error. Again, it's not 20-10. Some people got it 19-11, some people got it 21-9. So varied from day to day. But overall, I'm giving you an average flavor of the thing. I can't discuss the questions in the video in public, so obviously I'm giving the overview. 3 most important topics: numbers, equations, geometry. Now, equations doesn't include your simple equation only. It includes a quadratic equation, polynomial equations, and special equations. There were 2 questions on simple equations and 2 questions on special equations. That's a kind of an overview of the. I can't discuss the exact question. So the main chunk of the paper were on these 3 things: number, equation, geometry. Apart from this, other questions important were permutation, combination, functions, and graphs. A lot of questions based on this. Time and work, time and distance, all your arithmetic is not that important for CAT, especially for the last 5 year CAT papers. Right. So among the level of difficulty, 7 questions were directly based on the formulas of books you're doing. So easy 7 marks. So please go through your basics and revise your formulas, everything. 6 questions were on common sense. You need to know in the depth about the topic before you could try these questions. And 7 questions, of course, were very tough. So you could have avoided this question. An average attempt out of 30 in this session would have been 15 to 16. Not attempt, sorry. The average right questions are 15 to 16 to get a good score. Alright. So that's kind of a quant. For DI, there were 4 sections. DI, they went back to calculation mode from last 3 years. So the mocks you are taking, most of the mocks are nonsense mocks, which are very focused on the logic part of DI. Fine. Especially for last 3 years CAT paper, there was a phase of CAT, so they have evolved. Fine. So you have 6 questions of calculation based and only 3 questions logic based. And logic based questions were very simple logic, not your investment logic which you see in your normal mock papers. Fine. So the actual CAT paper is almost 50% lower than the difficulty level of the mock you are taking of the various nonsense or very tough mocks. CAT is not at all tough, especially for last 3 years. I would recommend you to take the last year papers, CAT 2011 paper on our site IIMking.com, and where you can log in and take a free paper. So if you've joined us, we have 2011, 10, 9, 8 up to 1990, sorry. So last 21 years papers are available on the site, so you can go and see that. In the verbal section, RC dominated the section again with 12 questions. Again the breakup was like 3, 3, 4, 2. So there are no 5, 5, 6, 6 questions the same, but 3, 3, 4, 4 questions. Followed by para-jumble, fill in the blanks, various type of questions were there. On 2019, 20, 21 marks of verbal, depending upon the day you are taking the exam. LR was 10, puzzles were 9 and 1 other. So puzzle was simple, straightforward puzzle you have been preparing all your life. No nonsense, difficult puzzle where you first don't even understand what is going on. Very simple, straightforward, 9 marks which 100% you get. This 1 mark was a surprise, 1 question was a surprise factor. If you remember, you might have done this kind of a question. It's like there's a truth liar person, one person always speaks truth, 1 person speaks lie, and 1 alternate. So that kind of a question was there for 1 mark. Fine. So what were, and there were some people who got even the deductions question, all dogs are cat, all cows are monkeys. So 1 mark you can expect various things. So what I can recommend you, to solve all last year papers. It's very important to do those things. 20% of the CAT paper is going to be based on the last year papers. Fine. So overall, to summarize this year CAT paper was very simple as compared to the last. I would safely say this is the history of CAT, the modern history of CAT from 2001 to 2011. This is the most simplest paper. So don't worry about your mock papers. Your CAT paper is very simple. Alright, and the verbal 18, 19, these are the marks required. 15, 16 right questions and 18, 19 right questions to get IIM calls, to get safely 99% plus. Alright, thank you.